It's nighttime again. We're presumably somewhere exposed, like the battlements of Castle Elsinore, and this time Hamlet is with Horatio and Marcellus as they await the ghost. It's around 12 p.m., midnight, and somewhere along the way they get interrupted by a bunch of trumpets and cannon fire, and Horatio, as apparently an outsider to this land, doesn't recognize what this is all about, and Hamlet says, "Well, let me explain. My stepdad, uncle, Claudius, he likes to party. Like, he likes to drink a lot, he likes to shoot cannons to celebrate, and this is one of the perks of being a king that he seems to really get into." Earlier, I mentioned that Claudius is a very calculating kind of political operator, but at the same time, perhaps some of his motivation in becoming the king had to do with enjoying some of the perks of the office. Horatio asks, "So is this a custom that all your kings do?" Hamlet says, "It is a custom, but it's a sucky custom. Like, other neighbors kind of look at us and think we're unsophisticated, savage drunkards, basically." So he goes on to talk about how much the custom is embarrassing. And then Mr. Ghost shows up. Notice that Hamlet doesn't rule out the possibility that this ghost may not be dead, be thou a spirit of health or a goblin damned, like whatever the heck you are. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to call you Hamlet, because that's also your name, king and father, but I need you to talk to me, please. What are you wanting to tell me? Can you communicate? Is there anything we should know? The ghost does not answer him directly, but instead motions for him to come over, which goes against all of the advice of his friends. They all say, "Don't go." Horatio's like, "Don't go." And Hamlet says, "But I want to go." What could possibly go wrong? And at this point, Horatio kind of pulls out the rule book of, I guess, potential ghost actions that can come at you. He knows all these possible alternatives as to what a ghost could do that could lead to bad outcomes. He could tempt you towards a flood, over the top of a cliff, might make you go insane. Think about all the bad things he can do to you. Horatio knows. He's always the voice of reason in this. Hamlet, on the other hand, is very much ruled by passion instead. Gets a little joke here about how if you try to stop me, I'll turn you into a ghost as well. I'll make a ghost of him. And Horatio and Marcellus, not wanting to die, understandably, release their holds on him and let him rush towards the ghost, but they also let him get far enough away ahead so that scene 5 can take place. Famous line here, spoken by Marcellus, minor character, but you still hear this in the 21st century. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And that's scene 4.